You've seen him before, the man with the matcha, tote bag over his shoulder, feminist novel tucked under his arm, and a run club selfie ready for Instagram. But is this really masculinity, or just another costume? Alright, let's get into it. Today we're talking about the theology of a performative male. This is honestly kind of more like a funnier sort of video. So, sort of like the basis of a performative male. Like the stereotype is, macho run clubs, tote bags, wired headphones, certain literature. All of this is about identity, right? What is our identity, and where do we get our values from? So today's man gets their values from the current culture, a sort of performance culture. What is hype, or what is progressive? But what is the Catholic approach of this? I want to start off with a quote from one of my favorite saints, Saint Dominic. He says, "Arm yourself with prayer rather than a sword. Wear humility rather than fine clothes." The whole idea of today's culture is finding identity in progressive values, in performing to be someone greater, thinking more of yourself. Rather, what we see in traditional Christian values is quite the opposite. It's more about humility. It's not about the fine clothes you wear or the sort of outward appearance you put into the world, but rather it is about thinking not as yourself. It's not about thinking of yourself as less, but thinking of yourself less. And then forgetting yourself and emphasizing others, and emphasizing the common good, and focusing your eyes on Christ. We truly find our identity of becoming saints. Sure, there's a sort of hype to this current culture of performing for aesthetics, but your eyes shouldn't be focused on these things. Your eyes shouldn't be focused on pleasing other people. It should be on pleasing God. It shouldn't be of being known in this world, but being known to God. And we do this through the interior life of prayer. Many great saints, like Saint Dominic, are often lost in time. I've been reading a biography of Saint Dominic, and what is evident is that his life was very obscure. People that knew him personally say that he was such a holy and good man. What we have left of him is we don't actually have much writings of him that he wrote. A lot of what we know about Saint Dominic is from other accounts, from people that personally knew him and his example. His goal and his mission when he started the order of preachers, it wasn't for him to be known, it was for Christ to be known. In this era of performative males, I urge you strongly to wear humility instead of fine clothes. Emphasize prayer instead of performance. And most importantly, stay close to him rather than staying close to the pleasures of this world. Obviously, this is more kind of like a play on video on performative males and the current culture we live in, but the idea is a serious one. We often try to put our identity on the culture and the world and the pleasures, but even St. Augustine tells us that our hearts are restless until they rest in him. So, focus on growing in virtue, especially in the virtue of humility. And let us be less of performative males and be more followers of Christ. Till next time. Later.